Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Darshan Mehta, for giving me opportunity to interact with you all.
Welcome, Darshan.
I,
Welcome. We look forward to hearing you. This is a very different session that we are having today. Generally, we always have sessions on technical analysis, fundamental analysis. We discuss certain sectors. This week, we thought it's very important for us to even consider this method or this approach to financial analysis. And I think Darshan has been doing it for a few years now, and I have been following him. He's pretty accurate with his views when it comes to the broader markets and the trend. And I think a lot of us are not very aware and we are ignorant about the fact that there is something like financial astrology which exists. I have Prakash also who is joining us. He also is a technical analysis, a chartered accountant himself by qualification, an active trader. And today, the idea of having this session is to learn what exactly financial astrology is and how it can, assist us in our decision making, and how it can play an important part in our financial analysis and decision making. More importantly, Darshan, I will give the stage to you now. You are most welcome to share your analysis, and I look forward to this session. Thank you very much.
thank you, Darshan Mehta. I'm into stock market and been doing financial astrology since 5.5 years now. Stock market isn't just my profession, but it's my passion now. I look at financial astrology ahead of any other analysis indicators, and that's my primary style of operations. I accept that everything that behind everything there are numbers, and that is the place where astrology plays a significant role in the stock market. You may wonder how could this be? Let let about me take you through this and explain certain models for your direction. Have a good time. Now, before starting, financial astrology is an ancient method which has been used for more than 200 years. Many people from the past 200 years have written on the subject of financial astro, and everything is based on their own interpretations. When I started to study financial astro, my first priority was to backtest results after all the astrological events. It involved a lot of studies and contrast studies to derive our own interpretation. There are more than 6,000 of combinations of different astrology. Now, financial astrology and the astrology which some astrologers used to see the only basic astro and financial astro have a lot of difference. It's not the same. And some in the basic astro something may be negative, and at the same time it may be positive in financial astro. Financial astrology is a science, it is a mathematics. It guides us to forecast time cycles, that is short term and long term, in stocks or commodities. In ancient time, people used to trade in commodities by looking at the financial astrology. Now the minor cycles, sorry, the major cycles for short term are 3 years and 5 years. Long term major cycles are 30 years, 60 years, and 90 years. Sharing a small example for 30-year cycle. 30 years ago, plastic bags were in use and handmade cloth bags lost its charm. But today it's vice versa. Coaching classes boomed 30 years ago. Now we can see what is happening to coaching classes. In, it, in 1890, we had a terrible economy. And now in same 2019-21, in economy is again in the bad shape. Exactly before exactly 30 years ago, BJP and Shiv Sena had allied with each other, and after 30 years, they were out of the alliance. A small example for 30 years cycle. Moving ahead, financial astrology consists of 9 planets. There are total 28 nakshatras, 15 tithis, 27 yogs, 11 karans, 12th zodiac sign, Sankranti. Sankranti is when sun transits from one zodiac sign to other zodiac sign. There are two aspects, conjunction and opposition, retrograde planets. Sun and moon never goes retrograde. Rahu and Ketu are always retrograde. According to all these combinations, there are more than 6,000 of combinations, which we have to interpret, and then we have to come on the basis that market will fall or rise. These are the planets. There are total 27 nakshatras and 28 nakshatra is Abhijit nakshatra. हर नक्षत्र के 4 पद होते हैं. एक पद 13 डिग्री 20 मिनट का होता हो, एक पद 3 डिग्री 20 मिनट का होता है और पूरा एक नक्षत्र 13 डिग्री 20 मिनट का होता है. 1 डिग्री 60 मिनट्स की होती है. These are the tithis. These are classified into Krishna Paksh and Shukla Paksh. These are the yogs. Zodiac signs. Retrograde. जब एक प्लैनेट ऐसा बोलते हैं कि रेट्रोग्रेड मीन्स एक प्लैनेट पीछे जाता है, बट एक्चुअल में वो प्लैनेट रुक जाता है उस थोड़े समय के लिए. बाकी के प्लैनेट्स चलते रहते, तो हमें लगता है कि वो जो प्लैनेट रुका हुआ है वो बैकवर्ड चलता है, बट एक्चुअल में वो बैकवर्ड नहीं चलता वो प्लैनेट. रेट्रोग्रेड जब कोई प्लैनेट होता है तो वो 3 टाइम ज्यादा इफेक्ट देता है. शुभ होता है तो शुभ इफेक्ट जाता है, और अगर खराब इफेक्ट हो तो वो खराब इफेक्ट इंटू 3 होता है, अच्छा हो तो इंटू 3 होता है. Why financial astrology over fundamentals and technicals? फंडामेंटल एनालिसिस आपको कभी भी चेंज हो सकता है. फॉर एग्जांपल DHFL, यस बैंक, सोल्सलॉन, एट अ टाइम वो उनके फंडामेंटल्स बहुत अच्छे थे, बट सडनली उनके फंडामेंटल्स खराब हो गए. टेक्निकल एनालिसिस आपको 20% के मूव के बाद ही आपको सिग्नल देगा फॉर बाय और सेल. बट इन फाइनेंशियल एस्ट्रोलॉजी हमें एडवांस में पता होगा कि हमें कौन सा सेक्टर अब चलेगा, कौन सा सेक्टर सेलिंग प्रेशर फेस कर सकता है, मार्केट ऊपर जा सकता है, नीचे जा सकता है, एंड इंट्राडे में कब क्या हो सकता है, कब मार्केट ऊपर जाएगा इंट्राडे में, एंड कब कौन से टाइम के बाद मार्केट नीचे जाएगा, वो हमें फाइनेंशियल एस्ट्रोलॉजी के हेल्प से मालूम पड़ सकता है. फिबोनाची सीरीज, जैसे अभी हमने बोला था कि नंबर्स ही पूरा है, तो समेशन ये जो फिबोनाची सीरीज है एक जैन मॉन्क हेमेंद्र चंद्र जी ने बनाया था इन द 5th सेंचुरी. लेटर फिबोनाची ने 11th सेंचुरी में उसे कॉपी कर दिया, खुद के नाम पे उसको फॉरवर्ड कर दिया, पेटेंट कर दिया. फिबोनाची सीरीज जो है पूरा नंबर बेस्ड है. ये हमारे कुछ पास्ट प्रेडिक्शंस, जैसे कि अभी हमने बात की अबाउट नंबर्स फिबोनाची. सो 125 का स्क्वायर है 15625. तो मैंने दिसंबर मंथ में डाल दिया था कि निफ्टी 15625 जाएगा इन दिस बुल रन. निफ्टी ने 15430 का हाई बनाया ऑन 16 फेब, एंड फ्यूचर्स में निफ्टी ने हाई बनाया 15524 ऑन 24 फेब. वहां से मार्केट रिट्रेस हुआ. 25 अगस्त को जब हर इंसान बियरिश था, बोल रहे थे कि मार्केट क्रैश होगा, एंड डिस्पाइट ऑफ ऑल द नेगेटिव न्यूज आई टोल्ड निफ्टी वी विल सी 13,500 प्लस इन 2020. तो जब सब लोग बियरिश थे, मैंने बोल दिया था कि मार्केट 13,500 2020 में ही दिखेगा. ये और एक वही छोटा एग्जांपल, बोला था कि जितने भी स्टॉक्स है विल फायर, सब 200 100 200 300 तक का भागेंगे। ये उसका एक छोटा एग्जांपल। ऐसा बुल रन शायद ही किसी ने देखा होगा, ये भी लिखा था। एंड आफ्टर दैट वी सॉ एन अमेजिंग बुल रन इन द मार्केट, द मोस्ट हिटेड बुल मार्केट। ये सब ये सब फाइनेंशियल एस्ट्रो के मदद से ही बोला गया था। ये जब ये फेब में बोला गया था कि मार्केट 14,100 नहीं तोड़ेगा। आप इन अप्रैल व्हेन जब हमारे पास कोरोना रिलेटेड हर बुरी न्यूज थी, रूमर्स थे, सेमी लॉकडाउन थे, स्टेट्स वाइड लॉकडाउन हो रहे थे, फिर भी निफ्टी ने 14,100 नहीं तोड़ा। व्यू था कि मार्केट 14,100 नहीं तोड़ेगा फॉर द रेस्ट ऑफ 2021 एंड बाय बहुत कम चांसेस है कि हम लोग 13,600 देख सकते हैं। बट हमने फॉर द फुल 2021 था ये। अब तक मार्केट ने 14,100 नहीं तोड़ा है डिस्पाइट ऑफ ऑल द नेगेटिव न्यूज ऑफ कोविड, लॉकडाउन्स एंड द पैनिक क्रिएटेड। फिर भी मार्केट एंड ऑल वर सेइंग मार्केट क्रैश होगी। वी वर फर्म ऑन आवर व्यूज, मार्केट क्रैश नहीं होगी, 14,100 टूटना बहुत मुश्किल है। ये जब दिसंबर में ये पैनिक क्रिएट करवाया गया था कुछ फाइनेंशियल एस्ट्रोलॉजर्स ने कि मार्केट क्रैश होगी ड्यू टू द सैटर्न जुपिटर कंजंक्शन। बट मैंने ये डाला था कि मार्केट सैटर्न जुपिटर के कंजंक्शन के कारण मार्केट नहीं गिरेगी एंड मार्केट लो से 25% बढ़ेगा। आप लोग उस दिन का लो देख सकते हैं एंड फिर मार्केट ने क्या हाई बनाया वो देख सकते हैं, पता इजीली पता चल जाएगा। तो जो हवा थी कि मार्केट क्रैश होगी वगैरह होगी, हमने पहले ही बोल दिया था कि मार्केट क्रैश नहीं होने वाली। एंड ये जैसे हमने स्टार्टिंग में बोला कि बहुत लोगों ने अपने अपने इंटरप्रिटेशन डाले हुए हैं पहले से। हम लोग हमारी खुद की स्टडी करते फिर हम लोग कुछ पोस्ट करते। तो एक उसका एक छोटा सा एग्जांपल है कि जब ये हमारी स्टडी थी कि लास्ट टाइम जब सैटर्न जुपिटर का कंजंक्शन हुआ था उस टाइम मार्केट अपने लो से 25% जंप हुआ था, जबकि सब एस्ट्रोलॉजर्स बोल रहे थे कि मार्केट क्रैश होगी। ये एक छोटा एग्जांपल कि सभी सेक्टर्स फायर होंगे, सभी स्टॉक्स भागेंगे, एक उसका एक छोटा सा एग्जांपल। एंड उसके बाद हमने देखा कि कैसे स्टॉक्स ने 50, 100, 200% रिटर्न बहुत कम टाइम में दी। अब ये हमारा एक रिसेंट प्रेडिक्शन था। इस जो पिछला वीक गया हमने बोला था कि मार्केट बुलिश रहेगा वेडनेसडे एंड फ्राइडे को छोड़कर। वेडनेसडे को पैनिक सेलिंग आया एंड फ्राइडे को भी मार्केट बुलिश नहीं था, एवरेज राइस पे मार्केट सेलिंग प्रेशर फेस कर रहा था। एंड एक छोटा सा व्यू है कि मार्केट एक अच्छी रैली दे सकता है आफ्टर 18th में, नेक्स्ट वीक। नाउ व्हाट विल हैपन, जो नेक्स्ट वीक है वो पॉजिटिव होना चाहिए ओवरऑल। वी विल सी न्यू हाइज निफ्टी, we will see new highs in 2021 itself. We will see 19,000 in 2021। हाँ, वन वे नहीं होगा, स्पीड ब्रेकर्स आएंगे, थोड़ा मार्केट करेक्ट भी होगा बीच बीच में, क्योंकि मार्केट वन वे चला तो वैसा ही गिरेगा भी, मार्केट गिरेगा भी, वन वे नहीं दिखेगा। बट 19,000 we will see in 2021 itself। एंड हमें निफ्टी में न्यू हाइस 2021 मई में ही दिख जाएगा। नाउ एक छोटा सा ये करते हैं कि आप लोग अपनी डेट ऑफ बर्थ, टाइम एंड प्लेस दीजिए। मैं आपको बता दूंगा आपके जो प्रीवियस लॉस हुए हैं, प्रीवियस 3 डेज कब कब लॉस हुए, मैं आपको वो 3 डेट्स बताऊंगा जहाँ पे आपको ये मिलेगा कि आपका कब कब लॉस हुआ है। आप पास्ट डेट पे वो हम कर सकते हैं एंड हम लोग इसी से फ्यूचर की डेट्स भी निकाल सकते हैं। सो आई विल बी गिविंग यू 3 डेट्स ऑफ द पास्ट। सो काइंडली गिव मी your date of birth, date of birth time and place. Mention in the comments box so I can tell. So first I have taken is Ashish Gulecha. He incurred loss on 26 April, 28 April and 38 April. And if he has done trading on this days, he have incurred the loss. Ashish Gulecha incurred loss on 30 April, 26 April, 28 April, and 30th April. Aman Chaudhary faced loss on 14 May, 16 May, and 19 May. Karthik had incurred loss on 3rd May, 5th May, and he will incur loss on 20 or 28th of May. So it's advised to not trade on 28th May. I would like to request Ashish Gulecha, Aman, and Karthik to say in the comment box that the dates we shared are correct or not.
Ashish has just confirmed that the dates that you have mentioned are accurate. I'm waiting for people to confirm.
Yeah.
Irrespective, I think you mentioned a couple of people will be incurring losses in the next week. So I think that will help us probably be careful in the positions that we take. So far, I think what we have seen is a lot of the previous predictions that you had mentioned. Can we just recap the same?
Yeah.
Once, I think you had started with a view that the bull run will start in June of 2020.
Yeah.
Correct. After which I think the markets had actually bottomed and we've seen a steady upside. I think there was another view wherein you had mentioned markets will rally till 13,500. When was that?
Yeah, it was
That was on,
forecasted on 25th of August.
can we just check on money control or some other? Can we just have Nifty chart at the same time on trading view so that we can check how exactly things have panned so far?
Yeah, I will do it.
So we will go chronologically. I think Darshan, you can go chronologically from. I think we started the screenshots that you've added are from June of 2020. So upon June, say we can take the Nifty ka chart.
Is chart visible?
No, I can only see your presentation. So.
Wait, just a second. Visible now?
Yes, visible. So this is the daily chart of Nifty 50.
Yes.
We are going at June 2020. That is where the first set of screenshots have been posted, right?
Yeah.
तो जून में स्टार्ट ऑफ द जून ये कौन से डेट का अपना स्क्रीनशॉट है?
25th of August and one was of 19 June. So on 19 June, Nifty made a low of 10,070.
Okay, so at 10,000 on the index, the prediction was
13,500 in 2020.
Okay. So can you just run through us, how on what basis the number was arrived? I understand that your financial escrow will help you understand यहाँ से market ऊपर जाएगा या नीचे जाएगा based on the
Yeah.
planet position.
As I wrote, when Saturn
And December का high कितना था?
December, just a second. On 31st December, we made a high of 14,024.
Wow. So on 19th of June, there was a prediction when index was trading at 10,000 that in 2020 we are going to see 13,500 plus. Correct. And we are seeing on 31st of December, last day of 2020, the benchmark index hit 14,000. So that is pretty accurate. But I would, for the sake of our audience, I think there's a lot of curiosity which is being generated now. ये 13,500 का फिगर आपको कैसे मिला?
जैसे
ट्रेंड
अब जब
ट्रेंड
एक
तो समझ आ गया. How are you so accurate with the number?
Yeah.
I'm really fascinated to hear that about something.
या जैसे कि एक था कि सैटर्न जुपिटर कंजंक्शन था जिसके कारण लास्ट टाइम मार्केट 25% बढ़ी थी. तो वैसा ही एक कॉम्बिनेशन था जिसके कारण जितना परसेंटेज वो बढ़ा, वी कैलकुलेटेड दैट एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट हमारे पास फिगर आया 13,500.
Okay, so there was some mathematics involved and that was some
या
historical.
एवरीथिंग इज मैथमेटिक्स.
Everything is mathematics. Perfect. Then we went on to make a prediction in August, I think. You made a prediction in August of
Yeah.
2020. 25th August, if I'm not wrong with the date.
Yeah, it was 25th August. Yeah.
25th August का लो था
423.
और क्या आपका व्यू क्या था?
13,500 ही है, 13,500 का ही व्यू था.
Okay. And in December you have posted about 15,625. December of 20.
या कि इसी बुल रन में दैट इज आल्सो अगेन मैथमेटिक्स. 15 का जो स्क्वायर है दैट इज 15,625. सॉरी 125 का जो स्क्वायर है.
वो ये 125 कहाँ से, मतलब व्हाट इज द लॉजिक बिहाइंड 125?
अब जैसे कि 15 125 हम जब स्क्वायर्स की बात करते हैं तो हम एक एक नंबर ऊपर जाते हैं. अब 125 जैसे ही मार्केट 15 जस्ट अ सेकंड, जैसे ही मार्केट 15,625 क्रॉस करेगा देन इट विल मूव टुवर्ड्स 126 का स्क्वायर.
ओके.
तो वो ऐसे एक एक नंबर ऐड होते जाते हैं.
So 13,500 was the square of this number. मतलब what?
नंबर का स्क्वायर नहीं था, इट्स वाज अ एस्ट्रोलॉजिकल इवेंट जिसके कारण वो जो परसेंटेज था लास्ट एस्ट्रोलॉजिकल इवेंट में वो जितना परसेंटेज बढ़ा था
Okay, so
तो वो
history
कैलकुलेट
teaches
करके वो
that.
13,500 आया था.
Okay.
या
So अभी I think today there are two predictions from your side that next week market is going to be bullish.
या
In May 2020, so we are having around I think 9-10 sessions maximum before this expires, this monthly expires. I'm not sure how many sessions we are having, but I think around about 9 sessions, 10 sessions. And you are predicting markets will make
न्यू हाइज.
new highs in this month itself.
या
So that's a very steep kind of people will be a little shocked that 10 sessions and we are expecting new high. So we are currently at 14,000, I think 600 something, 677 is what we have closed at.
14,677 is our close.
And Nifty का high है 15,430. So almost 14,677 minus 15,423. 750 points in the next 10 sessions is what you are predicting based
Yes,
on
it
your
will rise.
analysis. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a pretty fascinating one, definitely. And I have observed, I think a lot of people here would be thinking, "Ke yaar ye kya bol raha hai?" But honestly, the reason to have Darshan on our webinar today is I've been following him. He is a friend of mine, and at 10,000, I exactly remember that prediction that was posted at 10,000 that Gazab ki tezi and all of the way markets have risen from that point. And now to make a claim that 15,500 or 425 जो अपना previous आया है उसको निफ्टी तोड़ेगा in the next 10 seconds. So that is something which is very close by, and that is something that we will be able to witness if that prediction goes right. Right, I think a lot of us are long in our personal portfolios also, and I think, and yeah, I think Prakash is mentioning technically also we see an all-time high becoming being near. So Darshan, just to add here, do you also check technically whether we are placed, or is it purely based on your astrological reading?
View of new highs is totally based on astrology.
Okay.
I use technical sometimes to have the clarity. I combine astro and technical so I can have the better accuracy in the markets. Technically, market is in sideways zone. But from
Technically, we are in a broader range of 14,200 to 14,900, and 2 or 3 times you've tested 14,900, but अपन इसके ऊपर close नहीं कर पाए हैं.
yeah, now technically के हिसाब से we have to wait for a closing of above 15,000 to take the entry. But
Correct.
astrology gives an edge over here. In astro we have कि market new highs बना सकते हैं, so we can make a positions accordingly. So astrology has an edge, upper edge on technicals.
And I would like to understand here what is the probability of astrology, going wrong, because technicals can go wrong, the view can
Yeah.
be invalidated.
मार्केट में कुछ होली ग्रेल होता नहीं. एस्ट्रोलॉजी भी 80 to 90% एक्यूरेट रिजल्ट्स देते हैं.
80
but
to 90% is
Huh.
still a big probability.
Yes.
Correct. So you mean to say that Astro will give us a broader view of the market, कि market में तेजी होगी या मंदी होगी,
कौन सा सेक्टर चलेगा,
कौन सा sector चलेगा, and combining it with numerology, you are able to understand what are going to be the numbers that we may see on the broader market.
Yes.
In particular. Can we combine that on? Can we do that with stocks also, or is it market specific?
we can do it with the stocks also.
Fair enough. But the broader thing that we've learned so far is that astrology is based on numericals, it is based on planet positioning, and just like how we will look at technicals, the historical trend, mota moti, even when we study astrology for the purpose of financial analysis, we are going to look at past events and how markets have reacted. From what I have understood, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm very new to this domain of analysis, but this is what I have learned, and I think most of our viewers have learned. कि astrology आपको एक early indication देगा. As you mentioned in one of your slides, I was reading one of your slides that fundamental analysis will not help you time the market correctly, which is very true. And I would like to read that slide ka comment. I think we missed on that. That was, I think, very well placed. Just a second. I will read what Darshan has posted in his slide for all of you all. Why financial astrology over fundamentals and technicals? Darshan mentions that the issue with fundamental analysis is that it does not work in timing the market, which is very, very correct in my opinion. If you are a long-term investor, and COVID ke kaal mein Darshan is mentioning, and if you are fortunate to live long enough, then this approach can eventually pay you off. However, in today's market and algorithms, fundamentals don't mean a thing when the big money and interest wants the market to go up or down, which is correct. I think if somebody wants to sell, he's going to just hit the sell button. And we've seen the crash of March. Fundamentals in a panic zone, जब कोई बड़ा पैसा move हो रहा है, is not going to be honored for a short period of time. But yes, in the longer run, fundamental analysis is something which is very, very important and will help you stay invested for a longer period of time. The second thing that he mentions is the problem with using technical analysis as an indicator is that it lags the market. By the time you get a buy or a sell signal, it is often too late and the market can turn on you. Buying or selling of a technical support or resistance level, moving averages, etc. Is that something that every trader in the world uses? Okay. It can be a hit as well as a miss. Okay. So here I have one thing to add. I think because even Darshan uses technical analysis to some extent, although his mood analysis is astro on the basis of which he understands the broader context. I think what one needs to understand here is that everything is based on probabilities, everything is based on numbers. So at times there will be a scenario where the market will not react in the particular manner. So even when we are discussing all of this and we are talking of new highs in May का शायद June first week हो या May का last week हो, शायद वैसा something might happen. But yes, this is the broader view based on some logic. Market will validate it. I think Prakash is also someone who understands astro and technical. So I think Prakash, if you have anything to add here.
Hi Darshan bhai. Thank you for such a wonderful session.
Yeah,
And
welcome.
I have a query. If you can open the Nifty chart, like we can talk accordingly.
Yeah, just a second.
It's a really fascinating session actually because मैं ना इनको दर्शन जैन को follow कर रहा हूँ for a long time now. And these recommendations that come up, sometimes you keep wondering, yeah, what exactly is he talking? And this guy is a very young guy, probably even 2-3 years younger to me. And when he says things like, 25% की तेजी in Nifty, that is something that fascinates me. But I have seen in the past that things have actually turned out the way he has predicted. So I think there is an element of numerology, and I think numbers, as he mentions, are things that eventually happen, Fibonacci, etc. We use a lot of number crunching to come at levels, supports, areas, of support resistance. So I think after this session, we will have a follow-up video. If the predictions turn out the way he has predicted, we can definitely have a follow-up video and see how the markets will react from there. I think Nifty chart is open.
See,
Prakash.
stock market is a game of numbers, and astrology and numbers are very interconnected. So, what Darshan bhai has predicted, like August May, he made the prediction of 13,500, which we could have simply denied. He could be बोल रहा है, but it happened. And
Absolutely.
Darshan bhai, my query is that, like, even I do a bit of astrology, but I'm not a pro like you. I had noticed that on 1st February 2021, on the budget day, there was a massive like 4-5% ka teji, and it followed up also. Now, according to my analysis, it was that Mercury had turned retrograde, and even on 27th or 28th January, there was Purnima. So it was a double whammy. इसके लिए market just shot up on 1st Feb, which was the next working day after the Purnima. Can you please validate the view?
Yeah, it's correct. Even when everyone was bearish before the budget day, I told I told in many groups that market will rally. Market will not fall or crash from here. Market will rally and will make new highs.
Right.
I told that in advance.
So does Purnima and Amavasya have an effect on the market also? Because recently,
Yes.
every 3 days pehle also there was Amavasya and market fell for 2.5 to 3 days.
Yeah, they have effect on the markets.
Okay, so the dates that we need to focus on is that one Amavasya in a month and one Purnima in a month. So these are two short calls for you, Darshan.
Yeah.
And one more thing is that the same phenomenon which happened on 1st February, I think it is going to repeat on 29th May as well.
Yeah,
Because
let's see what happens at that time.
Yeah, because the things which happened on 1st Feb, the same yoke is being created on 29 May also. So I'm very bullish on Bank Nifty, especially around 28, 29 May.
Yeah.
I think that is probably one of the more reasons why Darshan is so bullish that we are going to see a new high in May itself.
Correct.
I think we can take some audience questions now from the chat box. I think there are 30 odd people still with us. If you all have any questions, please drop in. It's something related to the stock market. In particular, broader markets, if there is any question pertaining to financial astrology, please feel free to ask in the comment box. We will be taking around 5-6 questions before we wind up the session. Okay, so there are a few questions relating to how to connect. I will request whoever is interested, kindly drop in. We will be posting this video. We will be posting this video on YouTube itself, along with the detailed communication means. So just stay tuned. Once the video is posted online, we will be mentioning in the description box the exact communication details. Yes, Darshan is also involved in financial astro analysis, and he shares his view. There is a subscription model also. We will be posting the details shortly. So I think these two things will address most of the queries. I am looking at some of the queries from YouTube now, Darshan, so that we can address them. But 125 का क्या logic था? If you can help us when you mentioned 15,625. So what was the logic behind 125? That is one of the questions.
I told ना कि 125 वो जो स्क्वायर्स होते हैं वो ऐसे आगे आगे चलते वो रहते हैं। 126 का स्क्वायर आएगा, फिर 127 का स्क्वायर आएगा, फिर 128 का स्क्वायर आएगा। दैट इज द लॉजिक।
ओके,
या
तो उसके पहले 124 का कुछ स्क्वायर आया था क्या?
या तो वो ऐसे स्क्वायर एक एक नंबर बढ़ते जाते हैं।
Okay. Next question. Can you talk about IT sector prediction in coming weeks? Will it be possible to check that in the short time that we have right now? IT sector prediction for next week.
जस्ट अ सेकंड। Is the IT chart visible?
Yes, it's fairly good.
Yeah. So IT sector को छोड़ के if we focus on other sectors like PSU's बैंक sector, वो ज़्यादा अच्छा परफॉर्म करेगा आने वाले टाइम में। टेक्सटाइल वो पूरा 2021 टेक्सटाइल बहुत अच्छा करेगा। इन आने वाले टाइम में PSU सेक्टर बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्म करेगा। या
There's a query on metal as well. I think you had posted a view on metals in the last week, if I'm not wrong.
या मेटल रैली, ये मेटल रैली की सिर्फ शुरुआत है। अब तक ये सिर्फ मेटल रैली जो स्टार्ट हुई है ये सिर्फ एक उस रैली की शुरुआत है।
Perfect. And do you think the correction the last week, as you had predicted, that is the end of correction and we will see newer highs in the metal stocks?
थोड़ा करेक्शन यहाँ अगले वीक से थोड़ा और करेक्शन हो भी सकता है, बट ओवरऑल वो फिर से बाउंस बैक दे देंगे।
Perfect. So you will continue to remain bullish as we had our metal talk last week as well, wherein we were discussing the same thing that correction is due, but after correction, obviously it's the start and it's a multi-year phenomenon, fundamentally and technically speaking as well. So even you are bullish on metals.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. There's a question. What are the subscription charges? Can you just help us with your subscription charges for this Astro View?
5,000.
And what
Yeah.
exactly do you cover in that?
5,500 for a 1 month.
Okay.
Then we will give the advanced view, like we will send the PDF file in which day is positive or negative will be written, and then whatever the changes will be there, some special predictions will be sent to them through a broadcast list.
Okay. So the service charges are around 5,500 per month.
Yeah.
Wherein you'll be covering the Astro View on the broader market, and you will also be giving your special trades, etc. जो भी आपको लगता है on the basis of astrology. Yeah. Perfect. Next question if you have. I think there are not many questions. If people have questions, I would request them to please post it now. There are around 25 people who are still connected. Is there any specific particular sector or stock that you are most bullish on? And do you think there is a possibility of a third wave of COVID?
Sector PSU bank sector remains the bullish sector from me. About COVID third wave, according to me, third wave at least 2021 में नहीं आएगी। according to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's about the questions that we are having on the YouTube chat. Anything you would like to add more? I think the other members who are on the panel today, Prakash is still with us. Darshan, if you want to add something more, we've covered with what we've covered. So just to give a recap, what we've covered today, basically to bring some insights in the term called financial astrology. I don't know how many believe in this, but just as any other indicators, I think this can be used as an indicator which will help us take some financial decisions. Obviously, just like any other indicator, you cannot blindly rely on any one particular indicator. So I think even uh, Darshan would be of the same opinion, in my opinion, that 80 to 90% is a probability chance है ये चीज होने का, but obviously you cannot place your 100% bet on the basis of some view. So you have to have your due diligence before you enter any position based on any of the view that is shared, just like you would for any fundamental or technical or any other on the basis of any other parameter if you were to take into consideration. Secondly, we've learned that astrology and numerology or in numbers are very, very closely connected. So everything is a game of numbers when we discuss about financial market and financial instruments in particular. Thirdly, we've seen that astrology, in particular financial astrology, will help us understand broader trends of the market, broader trends for some particular sectors in particular, that कौन से सेक्टर में तेजी या मंदी होगी, शायद ये चीजें आपको फाइनेंशियल एस्ट्रोलॉजी से थोड़े एडवांस में समझ आ सकती है on the basis of what the discussion we have had. And I think it is based on planetary positions, it is based on some past data points that we look to predict what exactly will happen in the coming future. May में नया high बनेगा is a view that is shared today. 2021 में benchmark index Nifty 50 is going to test 19,000. That's a very, very 5,000 points of KV is a big prediction. I think that is something that we all should keep in mind, and if and when that turns out true, I think we will definitely have a follow-up video on that. Apart from that, we've addressed some of the queries. Anything that you would like to add, Prakash or Darshan? Then we can probably wind up the session. There's one question that I have just received. Any view on gold or silver based on financial astrology? Because we've discussed market.
No. Gold, silver will be bullish till August, September.
Gold and silver will be bullish till August and September. Any particular level that you see in gold or silver?
No levels, just they will be bullish.
Okay. I think
Darshan, I have a question. Do you teach this thing or like what you're practicing?
I don't teach as of now.
I think that is going to happen very soon. I think he is a young guy as of now. I think sooner or later, I think movie it is in the pipeline. I am sure.
Yeah.
Correct,
Planning for future.
Done. So we all look forward to attending those sessions the most definitely.
Yeah.
Anything more that we want to add, or else we can just wind up the session?
Yeah, we can wind up.
Perfect. I think there are no more queries also. Interesting video. Thanks for the information. Thank you very much. We will be, as and when this video is posted, all the details will be posted in the description box. So stay tuned. I will be sharing the link on the various Twitter, WhatsApp groups that you must have received this link from. I will be sharing. So I think we will end this session here. Thank you very much, Darshan, for your valuable time. Thank you, Prakash, for your insights and your queries. Thanks, team, for the wonderful PPT that we had. Very, very visually appealing. And thank you for the wonderful ideas, Darshan. We look forward to hearing from you again. And we look forward to seeing new highs in Nifty, and hopefully the predictions that you made for gold, silver, and Nifty in particular, I hope that they turn out exactly as you mentioned. Thank you very much.